welcome to Lety Does Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of Hydra. That's still weird to say. In the last episode, Daisy and Simmons enter the framework, and they realize that things are very, very different. Daisy realizes that she is an agent of Hydra, and she is in a romantic relationship with Ward, and the two of them work at the Triskelion, pretty much in the main Hydra office, where they are just interrogators? This is put to the test when VJ is captured by Hydra, and Hydra May asks Daisy, or going by Sky in this world, and Ward to interrogate him, to which they discover that he has a false ID card, and someone is pushing Sky to get information out of him, and essentially it's revealed that there is a mole in Hydra. But of course, it doesn't end there for poor VJ, because he is taken off to meet the scientist that everyone is terrified of, which we discover to be Fitz. And Fitz is known for being a sadistic, terrible person, and just one of Hydra's top scientists who is in a romantic relationship with Madam Hydra, who of course is none other than Ada. All the while this is happening, Gemma wakes up to a less pleasant but probably still as surprising experience in the framework where she's dead and she wakes up in a mass grave. With no way to initially contact Daisy, she finds that it's also very hard to walk around New Hydra Town without any identification, and eventually is able to track down Coulson. She goes to try to talk to him and convince him that this world isn't real and that he's actually the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., but he calls Hydra on her. So now she's on the run again, and eventually her and Daisy meet up in a park where they had initially stored the escape code for them to go back to the real world, which, of course, doesn't work anymore. So with the two of them being stuck in the framework, Hydra all around them, and them essentially being on the run, they need all the help they can get. Luckily for them, not everyone agrees with Hydra's rules, and there's an active resistance going on, to which Ward, the now again double agent, ends up being willing to help Daisy and Simmons because he loves Daisy and is willing to do anything for her. Which is still really, really weird, but hey, if you need someone on your team, I guess Ward isn't that bad. With Daisy and Simmons' newfound hope in surviving in this terrible world, Daisy decides to go and try to meet with Coulson again and convince him one more time, to which luckily he remembers. Kinda. He remembers that it's Daisy. I don't know how much else he remembers. So now it's up to the three of them and good guy Ward to go and meet with each person individually, convince them that they are not in the real world, and then they have to, make sure Ada doesn't kill them, destroy the framework, and get back safely, because anyone that dies inside of the framework dies in real life. Easy! Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 17, Identity and Change. Let's get started.
Leopold.
These subversives, apparently
His name is Fitz!
Remember.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh my
About
god!
everything. The news, over this. Until first bell, this is my time.
Right? Okay. Geez, sorry.
This is my time, Amy! My time!
Hydra used that blue soap everyone uses. Hydra loads it up with chemicals. It seeps into our bloodstream, implants false memories.
That's the soap that Ronan uses.
Place.
We're gonna need a bigger classroom. Oh, Mac! I almost, completely forgot about him because we didn't see him in the last episode.
In the park.
A hydrodrome.
Maybe I borrowed a part or two.
Maybe I completely dismantled it.
It was all crashed and really, really sorry, Daddy.
It's okay.
Aww. Mac and his daughter are so touching. We get to see Daddy Mac now.
10 o'clock.
Easy. Harley Davidson.
Engine.
Twin Cam 88.
She's guessing motorcycles.
John, it's in my bag.
What?
I was gonna take it back myself so you wouldn't get in trouble.
Aww. She was trying to put it back so that she wouldn't get in trouble. I won't let them take you away again.
Oh. Hi. It's me again, Phil Coulson. I called Hydra on you. My
I
bad.
called Hydra on you. I'm sorry, my bad.
I have a robot hand.
He's so excited about his robot hand.
Simmons, we've been over this.
If you were able to get through to Colson...
Oh, Gemma! She wants to still try to get Fitz to remember her with her love.
He's still.
Why won't you let me help you?
I need you focused on your work right now.
Project Looking Glass is ahead of schedule. Tell me what's really going on.
Project Looking
Fine.
Glass?
I'm handling
That's
it.
probably
Julia, I know
the thing
that
that we saw on Fitz's desk
You're
for
worried.
the
Where
transporter.
is she?
And Fitz is just like, who the fuck is that?
Consider the threat eliminated.
Oh my gosh.
You'd really do anything for me, wouldn't you?
I'd cross the universe for you.
You crossed the universe for Gemma! No. No. Oh, come on, man. We don't need any more kissing. Ah. Fine. Fine. I guess. Ah, come on!
The soap made me do
I'm Daisy and I do what I want. The soap made me do it!
Sky.
I'll be fine. Go.
Oh my gosh! Sky is so cool! Ew, I just realized she had to kiss Ward.
Where we're from, he's a friend of ours.
No, not really.
And well,
More like he's a then human god tentacle monster friend.
honestly, is this really necessary?
Oh, cool.
He's just so excited to be along for this ride. Like, he doesn't even look angry or anything. Oh my! Jeffrey looks a bit battle-hardened. I'm Batman!
I'm happy to provide you sanctuary.
Thank you, sir. My name is Gemma Simmons. And
It's not so often that something good happens when Ward does something
The
for you.
Patriot. The inhuman leader of the resistance. He's
He's fangirling over Jeffrey.
I say the whole Rebel Alliance aesthetic's really working for me.
I'll take that as a compliment.
He's having so much fun. This is so cute.
Died for this.
Oh, wow. That is a lot. Gemma always looks so uncomfortable around him, like, ew, Ward. It's funny for the terrorists to be saying that they're gonna be defeating the terrorists.
Human?
I
That
would have taken care of it, because that's my job.
Well, kid, you would have met the
How about
scientists.
if I'm still fast forwarding through the bad parts.
I'm fast forwarding the entire movie, actually. Well, shit.
Seems you need all the help you can get.
And he's just like, I have all the qualifications, too. Oh, Phil's imagining it. He's just like, please, please take me back.
We keep our heads down.
Oh, Mac just wanted to eat popcorn and watch a bad movie with his daughter. Don't let me remind you what kids can do.
Sorry.
That's not something we're used to hearing him say.
Sky.
Gemma's just like, okay, I already died once, but I think I'm gonna, like, be so sick I'm gonna die right now.
right?
Oh, he's looking at his hand because he misses his robot hand.
Who am I kidding?
Okay, this turned into a Coulson pity party really fast. Yes,
What else have you been keeping?
that's exactly what I meant to say.
This woman.
Why? Tell me the truth.
Cause she's still there, fool.
Than human.
You're not human. Oh, he's kind of starting to remember.
Hope Mackenzie.
Hope.
Oh.
You're the hope that he lost.
Aw, now maybe Daisy's gonna feel some type of newfound I don't know, protection against Mac.
Do you know who I am?
You're Daisy Johnson. We're both S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Yes.
Oh, he remembers her.
Okay.
Oh no! This is all a setup. He doesn't remember. She's been betrayed! Not by Ward this time!
Keep your eyes open.
I'll do the talking.
What about me? What should I do?
Just
You should stay put. Go make some soap.
Consider it a precaution.
Of course he is. Of course he's playing.
Bogus memories and let me think I'm off my gourd. Not cool, bro.
He thinks it's his fault.
Down?
Why did she do that? I mean, she could have just waited for the next one, right? Nah, probably not. Oh man! Dude! Chloe Bennett's always getting beat up in this show. Like in the real world, she's all busted up. And then she came into the framework and she was okay, and now she's all busted up again.
You're in early retirement while the rest of you.
who's that? No.
Agnes!
You guys watch him. I'll go get her. No, you. Ada sort of killed me as well.
What?
Ada sort of like murdered me in cold blood.
Clever if I were.
She is Madam Hydra.
Search the island. Find
Ada's really got that whole Nazi look going.
Okay to lie to save a life.
Ooh.
My words are my.
I'm so sorry.
Right.
Aww.
Sky. What happened? She was nice to me. Daddy?
I'm so sad right now. Why can't Mac ever not have to feel guilty about his life? Ah. Fitz is like, that's my job. Oh no.
Danger. I'm done listening.
You're right. I haven't told
That's
you the
so
whole story.
chivalrous of him.
Complicated, but brilliant, awkward, heroic scientist. named
Awkward, heroic
And
scientist.
I love him. Would never hurt an innocent woman.
He might hurt an innocent man, though. Depending on the situation.
You're right. Why?
Madam Hydra's just like, no, this conversation isn't going the right way.
Football, real football. That's absurd.
You were like a son to me because, you know, your father didn't have one.
We're done here.
For Gemma, he crossed the bloody universe to rescue her.
You see what we're up against?
There we go! There we go! I'd cross the universe for you!
People look inside. This isn't you.
You are an awkward cookie muffin. I don't know what a cookie muffin is.
I know exactly who I am.
Oh no! Agnes! Oh, he looks like he remembers her for a second. Oh, I'm so sad. Radcliffe just lost the one person he built the framework for. And for someone that's just a teacher that doesn't know how to use a gun, he's not feeling any recoil at all. I'm so sad! The villa! It was so beautiful! Why couldn't they just leave him alone to play crochet? Aww, it's time for Daddy Coulson to comfort all of his children.
Doctor brainwashed him. That's a bold claim. You have evidence?
I like the way that Jeffrey moves his mouth when he's doing his Batman voice. He has to lower his neck like this, and all of his words come out kind of harshly.
Let's hear it.
Oh, Mac!
Who was with S.H.I.E.L.D.
He came back because he felt bad because of the Daisy thing. The gang is all back together, kind of. Everyone that isn't here is at the Hydra base in the Triskelion.
Time I couldn't look. I'm here to help.
Yes! Oh, Mac.
Maybe you heard him just now learning his lesson.
Oh, shit.
Guess.
Oh my gosh. He's so evil.
Is it making you talk?
He's like Whitehole.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel terrible. The writers knew that of all the people that they would make evil, Fitz was the one that would hit us the most because he's such a cute little muffin cake. It ended. Oh my gosh, guys, that just ended. It was so good. Okay. Whew, so much going on. We got evil Fitz. We have good guy Ward. Everything is so crazy right now, but man, I really liked just to see how much someone can change depending on what type of environment they were raised in. So what really stood out for me in this episode was that Fitz, who was the usual good guy that we're, so used to seeing and is willing to cross the universe for Gemma, is a terrible human being who's willing to kill an innocent woman on the spot with absolutely no gain to it, and then torture Daisy. So it seems like he was raised by his father and his mother just wasn't in the picture, and that his father raised him strictly because, everyone calls him Leopold, Leopold. And yeah, he just wasn't raised around anyone nice. So Madam Hydra, I'm not sure when in this universe came into his life, but he seems very loyal to her, and it also seems like he's been a member of Hydra for a very long time because he's one of the highest ranking people there. So it's gonna be really hard to convince him. But we did get that scene where he saw Gemma crying from a distance, so it's like, oh, there's hope, there's hope. And I'm just loving how much Coulson is totally fangirling over all the situation he's in, how cool his life is now. Because you need to understand that in this world, he just became a teacher that lives alone and makes soap. I mean, he doesn't even have any cats as far as I can tell. And that's a pretty boring life. So when he's introduced to this new world where he's not crazy, there's another world outside. He has a robotic arm, and, he fights alongside all these S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, not to mention he's the director. He's so excited. So I feel like he got really carried away in that last scene where he's like shooting at all the people. Not that he's missing, but it's like, okay, you don't have that much of your memory. So it's really, I guess, cute to see how excited he is about everything. We have Mac, who got his daughter back, and he isn't at all the guy that we remember. I mean, in the real world, he's this brave, courageous person that's always looking out and standing up for other people, and he's such a sweetheart. And in this one, he's so focused on caring for his own daughter, he won't even stand up against Hydra, and he keeps his head down and he listens to what everyone says, to the point where he's willing to give up Daisy, and even after he sees what happens to her, he doesn't really do anything. But I think that upon seeing what they had done to Daisy, it kind of triggered something in him, and that's why he ended up going to S.H.I.E.L.D., because that's very dangerous, and he took that risk. So he's gonna end up losing his daughter again, and that's going to be really sad, but it's really cool to see that he is back to being, well, partially at least back to being the brave guy that we remember that runs around with a shotgun axe. And one thing that I personally got a lot of satisfaction out of is seeing Director Mace as the Patriot. So it looks like in this world he actually was an Inhuman, and that he's had to fight a lot of his battles. In the real world, we see that he is just wearing the suit, and he occasionally takes the serum so that he can power up temporarily. But in the real world, he looks really clean cut. He's a figure. He's only a figure. But in this world, he has to be in action, and that's why he looks so hardened now. So I guess now we get to see what he would look like if he wasn't just a face, if he actually was the Patriot. And then there's also Ward, who they haven't really touched that much on his background or necessarily how he grew up, but it seems like he grew up either around Inhumans or at least as an Inhuman sympathizer, and that's why he is so close to the director, well, the Director Mace, and he's just so willing to be giving so much and putting his life on the line for all of these people, even though he's not an Inhuman himself. And we actually don't know how long that Daisy has been in his life, but it could be that he's such a good guy in this world because maybe he met Daisy early on before he had gotten the result that she was an Inhuman, or maybe he's just known all along and hasn't really told her anything. But it could be because of Daisy that he's such a good guy. So it could be that Daisy is this world's Gemma, where Ward is this world's Fitz, and they have that type of effect on one another. So I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to like Ward anymore. Ward! He's so cool though! And now that we have the Looking Glass project that's nearly complete according to what Fitz said, maybe he'll come back to the real world and everything will be happy again. We'll have Ward again. I don't know. But, man, gotta do that again. We didn't see the Superior in this episode, so we didn't get any look as what's going on to the real world, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to see what's going on there because Ada is in both worlds at the same time. She can go into the framework and be outside as she pleases in her android body. So to me, I feel like, wouldn't she be trying to hunt down Gemma and Sky now that she knows that they are in the framework, meaning their bodies would be somewhere in the real world, and of all places inside of the SHIELD facility, so it'd be pretty easy to find them. At least they have Yo-Yo defending them, so I don't know. And I don't know how much time-lapse has passed since they went into the framework and in comparison to the real world. It might be exact time, actual time, or it could pass faster inside of the framework. I'm just worried that we get back to the real world and it's been like, oh yeah, 3 years has passed. And actually everyone else's bodies are dead because they got no nutrients and they just died. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. This story pod is really intense, but it's a what if, so it's really cool. Anyway, that's all I got for you for right now. So thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Oh yeah, you could go ahead and check out my Patreon up there if you want to see some more of my stuff that I got going on. You can click that card up there. But otherwise, that's all I got for you for now. So I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking that circle button up there. Or you can check out some more of my videos over here. And I also got a Patreon set up that you can find by clicking that square button down there. Now I need my coffee, because I am like dying.